Welcome everyone. Today I am going to explain exercise 2.5. So before starting the exercise, let's have a look at the algebraic identity, which I have already explained in my introductory video, and you can also see the derivation of these identities in that video. So first identity is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second, a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Third is a plus b, a minus b, this is a square minus b square. Next one is x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Fifth is a plus b whole cube, this is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, or we can write it as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b or 3ab square. Sixth is a minus b whole cube, a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, or we can write it a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Next is a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube, this is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Eighth one is a cube minus b cube, this will be equal to a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. Next is a plus b plus c whole square, this is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. Last one is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ac. Now these are the identities. With the help of these identities, we will solve the exercise 2.5. You just have to keep this identity in your mind so that very easily you can solve the exercise. So let's start with the question first. Question first is use suitable identity. Use suitable identities to find the following product. First is x plus 4, x plus 10. Second, x plus 8, x minus 10. Yes, first question is x plus 4, x plus 10. Hope so you can understand which identity we can use here. Yes, we can use here x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b, x plus a. So what is a here? 4 and b is 10. A is 4 and b 10. So by using this identity, x square. At the place of a and b we will substitute 4 and 10. Just keep it here. A is 4, b is 10 and x plus a into b, 4 into 10, x square plus 14x plus 14. So this is the result for the first question. Similarly, by following the same steps we will solve the second part. In this case you can see what is a, that is 8 and b minus 10, and we have to use by using x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus ab. By using x square plus a is 8 here, and b is minus 10, x plus 8 into minus 10, x square plus 8 plus minus plus 8 into minus 10, it becomes minus 18. Now plus minus minus 8 minus 10, that is minus 2, and we have to carry the greater value sign. So result for this is minus 2x minus 18. Now this was the result for the part 1 and part 2. Hope so is clear to you. Let's try to solve the third part. X plus 4 3x minus 5. Again we can apply x plus a, x plus b. X plus a, x plus b is equal to x square a plus b x plus a. So x is the 3x here and a is 4, b is minus 5. So using this identity, at the place of x we will substitute 3x, a 4 plus b is minus 5, 3x plus 4 into minus 5. 3x square, it means we have to multiply 3x 2 times, so it's become 3x multiply 3x, it's become 9x square plus minus 4 into minus 5, this is minus 20, minus 1x, so it's become 3x, 4 minus 5 minus 1. We have to carry the greater value sign, so result is minus 1 is multiplied 3x, it's become minus 3x. So this was the result for the part 3. Let's see the fourth. Y square plus 3 by 2 and y square minus 3 by 2. Also you can easily identify which identity we can use here. Yes, this is in the form of a plus b, a minus b. You can see here variable and numerals are same here. Only difference is what? That is the sign. Here is the, you have in first term you can see it is in the positive form, in the second term it is in the negative form. So we can apply a plus b, a minus b, this is equal to a square minus b square. You are already familiar with this identity. You have done lot of questions in class 8 by using this identity. So hope so you can easily identify it. A square minus b square. So result is y4 minus 9 by 4. This was the result for the part 4. Similarly, in part 5, question is 3 minus 2x, 3 plus 2x. So a minus b, a plus b, this is equal to a square minus b square. So what is a here? 3 and b is 2x. So result is a square minus b square. 3 square, this is 9, 4x, 2x square, that is 4x square. Now this was the question first. Question second, evaluate the following product without multiplying directly. We have to solve it. 103 multiply 107, but we have to solve it without using the multiplication. So let's see how we can solve them. We have to solve this question by using the algebraic identities, and which algebraic identity we can apply here. Look at here, 103. We can write 103 as 100 plus 3 and 107 100 plus 7. So by which identity we can compare this? Yes, we can compare it with the x plus a, x plus b, the question which we have already done. First question, x square plus a plus b, x plus ab into ab. So x is 100 here, a is 3 and b is 7. So let's apply it. X square, 100 square, a plus b, 3 plus 7, x is 100 plus 3 into 7. So multiply 100 into 100, it is 10,000. 3 plus 7, 10 into 1000 plus 21. Now we have to add 10,000 plus 1,000 plus 21. Now add them. So result is 11,021. Now this was the result for the part first. Let's solve the second by following the same step. In second part we have to solve 95 into 96. We have to do the product of 95 and 96, but without doing the direct multiplication. We have to use identity here. So which arrangements we can make for this? We can make two type of arrangement. First one is, you can write here 95 as 100 minus 5 or 100 minus 4, or other arrangement is 90 plus 5, 90 plus 6. The both are right. You can select anyone and do the question. Now in second question I am going with this arrangement, because in the first question we have already solved with the help of the 100. So in second problem I will solve it with the 90 plus arrangement. So 95 is 90 plus 5, 96 90 plus 6. By using same x plus a, x plus b, x square plus a plus b, x plus a. So x is 90 here, a is 5, b 6. So let's apply it. A square, 90 square, a plus b, 5 plus 6 into x, that is 90 plus 5 into 6. 90 square, this is 8100, 99 9s are 81 and 0 into 0 100. 5 plus 6 11, 5 into 6 30. 8100 plus 90 is multiplied by 11, it becomes 990 plus 3. Now add these three terms. 81 990 30. Result is 9120, 9120. Now this was the result for the part 2. Let's solve the third. Third part is 104 into 96, 100 plus 4, and 96 we can write 100 minus 4. Yes, we can apply here a plus b, a minus b, a plus b, a minus b. This is equal to a square minus b square. You have done a lot of question by using this identity. By using this identity, so a is 100 here, b is 4. This becomes 10,000 minus 16. So subtract 16. 9,986. 4. Now this was the result for the part 3. Question 3 is factorize the following using appropriate identities. First one is the 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. We have to factorize this algebraic equation and we have to factorize it by using any identity. So let's see which identity we can use for this statement. 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. Yes student, you can see here 9x square, this is the perfect square of the 3x. And here at the last term y square. Y is the perfect square of y itself. 3x square plus y square. A square plus b square plus 2ab. Check the middle term. 2 into 3 6 xy. Yes, you can use the identity 3x plus y whole square. When we will solve it, we will go with the statement that is 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. So this is the suitable factor 3x plus y square. So we will write it up to the 2 times. This was the answer for the part 1. Let's see for the second. 4y square minus 4y plus 1. Now we have to make the factor for this term. Here we have 3 terms and in first term we can make its factor 2y square, 4y square, that is the perfect square of the 2y, and 1 is the perfect square of the 1 itself. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Now this perfect square, it will help you a lot. It will identify you which identity you can use here. If you are having with the 3 terms and out of these 2 terms are having the perfect square number. So keep this thing in your mind. Remember it. We can use the perfect square identity a plus b here or a minus b whole square here. So this is 2y minus 1 square. So we can write it 2y minus 1 up to 2 times. Third is x square minus y square upon 100. Hope so you can easily identify which factors we can make for this question. A square minus b square, x perfect square of itself, y square by 100, this is the perfect square of y by 10. A square minus b square, this will be equal to a plus b, a minus b. So a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. Now these were the answers for the question 3. Hope so it's clear to you. Thanks for watching.